Hello and welcome to our program, Let's Talk About Mental Health. Stress is a part of life. May advantage itong naibibigay at may mga disadvantages. Yan po ang pag-uusapan natin, yan ang talakayan dito po sa episode na ito. At makakasama natin sa episode na ito, dalawang naggagandahang mga bini-bini. We have Dr. Jane Butabaraya. She is a preventive health educator. She completed her Doctor of Public Health from Adventist University of the Philippines, Masters of Arts in Nursing from Monash University in Malaysia. She worked as a health director for Malaysia Adventist Mission in Malaysia, and currently she is the chair for Public Health Graduate Department of Adventist University of the Philippines. Dr. Jane Yap, welcome to our show.
Good morning, good morning. It's really good to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then we have another resource person. Siya po ay Doctor of Medicine at nagtapos po siya sa UERMMC. And siya po ay Child, Adolescent, and Adult Psychiatrist. Nagtapos siya ng kanyang residency and fellowship training in Adult, Child, and Adolescent Psychiatry sa UPPGH. Dalawang diplomate sa Philippine Board of Psychiatry or Psychiatry and Philippine Board of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. Dalawang fellow or tatlo. Fellow ng Philippine Psychiatric Association or Philippine Psychiatric Association. Then fellow ng Philippine Society of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. Fellow ng Philippine College of Addiction Medicine. International Fellow ng American Psychiatric Association, an International Associate ng Royal College of Psychiatrists, an International Member ng Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Psychiatrists. Ang ini-introduce ko po ngayon, welcome po sa program, Dr. Jocelyn Joy Guanzon Gayares.
Gauson Gayares. Hello, ikinagagalak ko naman na maging part ng iyong program ngayon.
Ayun.
Salamat sa pag-imbita.
Thank you to both of you. Now, pag-usapan po natin sa episode na ito, napakarami, or hindi nga napakarami, almost every one of us ay biktima po ng stress. Di ba?
Yes.
Biktima. Tama ba yun na sabihing biktima tayo ng stress?
You can say that.
Yeah. Bakit? Ano ba ang stress?
Well, we should thank Dr. Hanseli for defining that for us. He said that stress is a non-specific response of the body when a demand is made on it. So it can be physical or physiologic demands. I mean physical demands or psychologic demands. And dahil dyan, nararanasan natin yung mga pang-araw-araw na mga stress. But there's no stress if there's no demand.
Okay.
However, is there any place here on this earth that there's no demand? Meron daw sa sementeryo.
Oo. Kasi 6 feet below the ground ka na, wala ka nang ginagawa.
Yeah, wala ka nang demand. So, given that, talagang magkakaroon tayo. It's part and partial of our daily existence talaga, yung makakaranas ng mga demands na to, na stressors.
So, madagdag lang, no? Makadagdag lang. Ang stress is part of daily life. Mula pa lang pagka-baby, paglabas natin sa tiyan ng nanay, meron na tayong stress. Ang dahilan nun, according
paglabas
to
ng nanay.
paglabas ni baby, kailangan niyang huminga. Stress iyon. Kaya kailangan niyang umiyak. Kung hindi siya iiyak, hindi siya makakahinga, hindi magkakaroon ng hangin ng kanyang lungs. Unang-una na yun na stress paglabas niya sa mundong ibabaw. Ang studies have shown, no, na ang stress is important dahil pag hindi wala tayong stress sa buhay, hindi tayo makaka-perform at our
it keeps you going, no?
Yes. So part yan ng ating buhay. Merong study in 1902 by Yerkes and Dodson. Meron silang inverted U na graph na pinakita kung saan pinapakita doon na ang epekto ng stress sa isang tao pag pag walang stress, hindi siya makaka-perform well. Tulog lang siya ng tulog or wala siyang gagawin kasi wala namang stressor eh. On the other side naman, kung masyado namang stressful, hindi rin siya makakapagtrabaho dahil masyado namang madaming stressor. ang sa gitna, yun ang pinaka-the best.
That's when you manage your stress.
Yes, tama lang ang stress, tama lang din ang ating performance. Which explains why sa exams, sa schools, may exam talaga.
Ayun.
Sa pagtrabaho, merong attendance, may time in, time out. Dahil yun ang kinakailangan. So, stress is part of normal life.
So, Dr. Jane, salamat sa pag-share ninyo. So, ang stress pala ay hindi lang negative. May positive rin na naibibigay sa ating buhay. Pwede po bang ma-share nyo sa amin, Dr. Jane, yung iba't ibang klaseng stress?
Yes, there are actually basically two major types of stress. Ang sabi ng iba, pag stress daw, palaging negative. Actually, no.
Yun ang concept,
yes.
Misconception.
That's right. Because there's a thing called eustress. And that is the normal kind of stress.
Eustress. How do you spell it?
E-U-S-T-R-E-S-S. Eustress. Basically, during this time, the body copes. There's a tiger right in front of you. The danger is real. May mga demands, may mga wala ng pera at the end of the month. Nasa kalahati ka pa lang. So you worry for that.
Deadlines.
Hindi ka nakatulog. You've been traveling. And then you are coping with recent loss of a loved one. Nakarinig ka ng call from a doctor that your mother had a stroke. I mean, these are real things, you know, final exams ng mga estudyante.
So ito negative stress ito.
These are actually normal occurrences. Normal occurrences yan. And our body will cope by secreting hormones, mga defense hormones natin, mga neurotransmitters, para malabanan ang stress na to. So the cortisol will go up, norepinephrine, epinephrine, everything will go up para matulungan tayo mag-fight or mag-flight sa stress. Yun yung normal reaction niya. The other side of the coin is when over a period of time, the danger is now over. Okay, wala nang exam, natapos na. Natapos na yung presentation na kailangan mong gawin. But you keep thinking about it still. You cannot let go. It has been eating you.
Prolonged.
Yes, that's now the chronic stress, which we now call distress. At yun na yung negative. Yun na yung nagkakaroon ng negative imbalance ang ating katawan na hindi na tayo nakakatulog, yung blood pressure natin tumataas na there is a constant
pag may bodily reactions na yung
yun na
ating
talaga
katawan.
Negative na yun. So we are crossing between the acute stress, which is a eustress, into the chronic stress, which is the dangerous part of stress.
So is it safe to say na ang happy stress is eustress and yung negative ay distress?
I wouldn't say it's a happy stress because it's
normal
still,
stress.
It's a normal stress.
Normal stress. So you can function at your peak.
Yes.
At your best.
Okay. Now, sinasabi mo na merong nangyayari sa loob ng katawan natin every time na ma-stress tayo. Merong stressor na dumating sa buhay natin, no? May nangyayari. Yun nga, ako usually pag meron akong stress or may stress or nag-hot flashes. But aside from that, Doc, bakit nag-hot flashes? What happens inside our brain and what happens inside our body?
Ang hot flashes nga lang is something different. That's already part of
distress
menopause. Yan iba na yan. Iba na yan. So ang normal stress or eustress, ang sabi nga ni Dr. eustress, ito para maka-function tayo at our peak. So ang Diyos, ginawa niya tayo, nilagyan niya tayo ng sistema na tinatawag na autonomic nervous system. Ang brain natin, specifically the part of the hypothalamus, siya ang nagdi-dictate sa ating katawan kung yun ba na stress na iyon, dapat tayong tumakbo away from, or dapat tayong tumindig at itupukin or i-fight natin yung stress na iyon. So it makes us function at our peak. Yun yung sinasabi ni Yerkes and Dodson na yung nasa gitna na klaseng stress. So ang mga symptoms na malalaman natin na dapat tayo mag-function or mag-fight or mag-flight, ay kakaba-kabahan ka.
Ayun. Ito yung mga sintomas.
Ito mga simptomas.
Mga sinyales.
Mga sinyales. So, pag nag-stress ka, kakaba-kabahan ka, o hindi nga makakaramdam ka ng sakit sa likod, sakit sa mga kasukasuan mo. So, yun ay para makadesisyon ng isang tao. Protective kasi yun Nilagay yun ni Lord para protection from any danger. Alam natin kung dapat ba tayong tatakbo o dapat ba tayong lalaban. Ngayon, merong pag yun tumagal, yung stressor na iyon humaba, maging chronic, yun na ngayon ang magiging anxiety disorder. Yun na ngayon ang distress, DYS, stress. Hindi na siya normal na stress dahil masyado na siyang matagal. Lumampas na siya dun sa U-curve na Yerkes and Dodson, lumampas na siya doon sa gitna. Kaya nagiging pabigat na siya sa atin. Ang symptoms actually of anxiety is just the same. Kung mas-stress tayo, yung normal stress, eustress, ang autonomic nervous system natin ang nagfa-function, pareho rin kung tayo merong anxiety disorder. So, mararamdaman din natin kaba-kaba, na mamawis, yung ating mga palad, ating mga talampakan, namamawis, yung ating tiyan, hindi natin maintindihan. Parang gusto natin, nasa CR tayo parate.
Or kaya may butterfly sa stomach.
Oo. So, pareho ang mga nararamdaman natin. Yun nga lamang, ang abnormal na siya, tinatawag na siya na anxiety disorder dahil dapat hindi na natin yung nararamdaman. Ang hot flashes is different naman. Something different. Yan sa pagtanda.
No. Ano ko, Doc? Sa palagay ko, isa yan sinyales sa akin kasi iba-ibang tayo iba-ibang pakiramdam. Ako pag nai-stress ako talaga hindi siguro hot flashes pero nagpo-perspire ako.
So yun, yung autonomic nervous system mo nag-hyperfunction.
So, for me,
magandang observation yan, Doc Lalaine. Kasi, kaya nga sinabing non-specific. Kasi there's no ABCDE. Everybody responds to stress differently. According to the genetic makeup natin, according sa physiologic needs natin. Iba-iba talaga.
Ibang nararamdaman. So, ang iba, nai-stress, nag-aano dito. No?
May mga cold sores.
Nagka-crack. Yung iba, nai-stress, nawawalan ng buhok. Hala!
Nahuhulog.
Naku, mga kaibigan. Pagkatapos yung iba nai-stress, nagkaka-mouth sore. So, iba-ibang manifestation. Pero tama yung...
At yun, ma-explain natin dahil pag stress ang ating katawan, lalo na pag prolonged, ang immune system natin actually natutupok. Bumababa ang ating mga defenses sa katawan. Therefore, mas prone tayo to infections. Gaya ang cold sores, ang oral sores, yun ay mga infection kasi yun Pag tayo din ay, ang autonomic nervous system natin ang umaandar, sa tingin ng katawan, kailangan yung lahat ng kanyang energy ilagay sa mga vital organs. Ang buhok kasi hindi naman vital. Mabubuhay naman tayo kahit walang buhok. So, ang tendency ngayon ng katawan, itatanggalin niya yung supply niya doon, kaya nang lalagas ang buhok natin pag tayo may chronic stress.
But I think one of the, in addition to that po, dapat malaman talaga ng isang tao ang kanyang tipping point when it comes to stress. Because gaya nga ng sinabi ni Doc kanina, yung signs and symptoms ng normal stress tsaka ng distress ay napaka-thin ng line
How would you differentiate?
Exactly. How would you differentiate?
How would you know?
So halimbawa, yun nga, yung normal na worry na matatapos na ang buwan, wala na akong pera, and then you worry about that, that's okay. Normal yun. Pero, without any reason, and suddenly you are being worried and you cannot sleep anymore, without any reason, kumbaga, okay naman lahat. But you keep on thinking negative thoughts and you keep on having insomnia. Now, that is something that you need to be alarmed. Kasi hindi na yun normal. Yung mga panic attacks, you're just walking and suddenly you feel like
nagpalpitate
ka na without any reason at all. That is anxiety attack disorder na yan. So, it has to be monitored talaga na iba na to, hindi na to normal.
Ang iba pang klase ng anxiety disorder, maaari yun pag halimbawa nasi-stress ka, ang iyong reaction sa stress maghugas ng maghugas or iwasan yung mga crack sa floor. Form of anxiety din yon. Ang tawag doon obsessive compulsive disorder. So yun naman ang manifestation ng kanyang pagka-nervyos.
Oo. So importante pala na ma-manage natin ang stress. Kasi kung hindi, yun nga, pag malala, ma-distress tayo, it will lead on to anxiety and even depression.
Pwede.
Definitely.
Dahil ang anxiety disorder at saka ang depression, parehong neurotransmitter involved. So pareho, magkapatid sila kumbaga.
And sabi nga, too much stress or over-stress will lead to mental illness. Doc, may mga treatment po ba? Being a psychiatrist, may mga treatment po ba para sa...
Napakaraming treatments. Hindi lang naman puro gamot ang ginagamit namin, yung gamot na iniinom, kundi gamot na sinusulat or gamot na ginagawa. So number 1, yung healthy lifestyle, kasama doon, iwasan na natin. Mamaya i-expound yan ni doctor, no? Pero kasama yun sa mga binibigay namin sa aming mga pasyente. Dapat wala ng caffeine, walang alcohol, natural, walang prohibited substances dahil yun mismo ay nakaka-activate ng autonomic nervous system. Number 2, simple meditation and prayer can do the trick of making us relax. Yung sabi nga nila na pag ikaw nanampalataya o kumausap sa Panginoon, nakaka-relax yun sa iyong katawan.
That alone pala.
Yes. And yan research-based na. So may mga researches na nagsilabasan na ang prayer pala at saka meditation nagpapataas ng serotonin level natin sa ating katawan at yun nakaka-protective iyon from anxiety disorder. Pangatlo, kung talagang kailangan na talaga nila na uminom ng gamot, meron na mga gamot na safe for the entire body para matupok ang kanilang mga nararamdamang simptoma.
So, yun lang. Kung talagang overstress na, that is the only time na pwedeng mag-take ng medication, pero meron kayong prescription.
Of course. So, kailangan pa rin nilang magpunta sa doktor para
kasi ang
sa doon.
iba, hindi lang makatulog, or hindi makakain, nai-stress ako, so umiinom, nagsa-self-medication sila.
So, bawal yun.
May danger doon.
Hindi yun maganda.
Ang
isa pa pala na very simple technique, yung breathing exercises. So, simple na pag-breathe. Ang breathing exercises is simply breathing 3 counts, 3 seconds inhale, 3 seconds hold your breath, and 3 seconds exhale.
Sige nga,
15
Doc, gawin nga natin yan.
Yan. Makakapag-relax na yon. So, yung makaka-regulate siya ng autonomic nervous system mo.
Ano nga po uli yun?
So, 3 seconds inhale, 3 seconds hold your breath, 3 seconds slowly exhale. Napakasimple. So kung ikaw ay nasi-stress or nasa harapan ka ng boss mo, pinagagalitan ka ng boss mo, na-anxious ka na, nasi-stress ka na, ihinga mo lang yan.
Kaya pala. Meron akong nakikita pagkaharap ako,
yan. Nai-stress na
Nai-stress na pala sa iyo. Yes,
kaya
Dr.
pala
Lena,
parati sila nag-breathing exercise. Okay po.
Right.
Thank you so much, Doc. Ngayon naman, as a health specialist, healthy lifestyle specialist, Dr. Yap, ano yung sinabi nga na through lifestyle pwede ma-manage ang stress?
Like what Doc has said, ang inaatake talaga niyan is straight away ang immune system. So, autoimmune diseases may come in, cancer may come in because of stress, you know. Just because someone has died, you cannot cope, and then it became a chronic stress, and then few years or few months, you also develop autoimmune disease. So, given hindi natin pwedeng alisin ang mga stressors na yan because we're still alive and we're still on this earth. What I would advise clients normally in my health education programs, for example, is that kailangan natin na sabayan ng healthy lifestyle talaga sa pagkain lalo na. You know, sa pagkain because there are immune boosters na tinatawag.
Ano yun? Ano yung mga immune boosters na yun?
What works for me is vitamin C. Pag grabe ang stress ko, I would normally take 2,000 milligram of vitamin C every day. I mean, that works for me. Again, that works for me.
1,000 para hindi ka
Pero pag
stones.
nai-stress,
Pero kung
pwede.
nag-work sa
Grabe
kanya,
talaga.
oh,
It
yun.
works for me,
Yun.
And then, so, again, you need to know your body as well, the limit that you can take, but it really works for me. And then, yung mga vitamin E, rich foods, seeds, nuts, dried apricots, those are really good. Ang mga serving sizes nila, konti lang, you
Okay.
know, a handful of it. You
Pero
know,
enough
yung
na
mga-
yun para...
Yeah, I mean, it's immune boosters na tinatawag. And then, of course,
Meaning, it strengthens, your immune system.
The immune
Oo.
system. And then yung mga beta-carotene rich foods, yung
Like?
colorful vegetables, carrots, mga
Kalabasa.
yes, squash, yung mga deep yellow, deep red, purple. Those are really good immune booster foods. And then the green leafy vegetables, of course, yung mga antioxidant food na tinatawag natin. Now, when you eat all these whole foods, and makakatulong talaga yan sa'yo na mag-boost ang immune system mo. It will not take away the stress, definitely. But you are helping your body cope with it better.
The secret is how to cope up,
Yes.
how to deal with your
Correct.
stress.
That's right.
Okay.
The other one is the sleep. Grabe ang sleep talaga.
So diet is very important.
And
Then
sleeping.
sleep. Yes.
Oh my,
oo.
you know, because our body self-heals. Given time, it will heal by itself eh. So kailangan lang natin talagang pantayan yun kung ano man ang binibigay sa atin ng Panginoon na i-self-heal tayo, pantayan natin yun ng lifestyle. And one of it is really sleeping at the right time. And that is 10 o'clock, 7 to 8 hours, before 12 talaga, 2 hours
tama.
before 12 midnight. Because all the hormones that are good, melatonin, cortisol, serotonin, are being boosted up during 12 midnight to 2 a.m.
Tama yan, no? Na kailangan ng mga tao na stress matulog.
Yes.
Kaso nga, na-stress, so hindi makatulog. Di po ba? Ang technique daw na sinasabi, pag hindi ka talaga makatulog, just be regular. Dun sa time na pag-sleep mo. Kasi yung katawan natin, nadidiktahan natin.
Correct.
So yung mga hindi makatulog dyan lang kayo, basta punta lang kayo sa bed, then matitrain na raw yung
That's true.
katawan natin.
And the thing is, it's a cycle kasi eh. If you cannot sleep, you are very sleepy in the morning, so you would drink coffee or tea or, you know, mga stimulants. But it's, according to a research that I read, it takes 8 hours for the caffeine to be washed down our system. So, kung...
Hindi ka talaga makakatulog kung uminom ka ng, ng kape.
And before siya na-wash off, meron na siyang mga effects.
Correct.
Bad
Very
effects.
negative
Ano
na.
mga bad effects yun?
So, yung sa ating brain, nagma-minus na, no? And kaya nga kasama na siya sa substances that you can be addicted to. It overfires your dopamine pathway.
Okay. So, ano masasabi nyo sa ating mga viewers na, nakaka-experience ng stress?
So, sa stress, doon sa mga nasa stress, number 1 ay idasal lang yan. Iluhod. Wala ho talagang stress na hindi mawawala sa pagluhod. Second, healthy lifestyle po. Kailangan po tayong kumain ng tama. Kailangan po tayong mag-exercise araw-araw. Kahit simpleng walking lang ho araw-araw, makakatulong na ho yun mag-boost po ng inyong immune system. Pangatlo po, kung talagang kailangan ho ng tulong, wag hong matakot magpunta sa psychiatrist or sa specialista, sa guidance counselor, sa clinical psychologist, para ma-sort out po ang inyong ulo or ang inyong mga naiisip, ang inyong po mga problema at matutulungan po kayo sa inyong mga stress.
Ayun. Yes, Doc?
I know sometimes it's difficult to be positive, lalo na kung puro negative ang nakikita mo sa kapaligiran. But it's a choice. And I know some people will have a hard time choosing to be positive and choosing to be happy, but I think it boils down to faith. That no matter what you're going through in your life, somehow there's always a sunshine after the storm, after the rain.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gayares and Dr. Yap, sa mga informations na ibinigay niyo po sa amin. Mga kaibigan, makakasama naman natin sa segment 2 ng ating episode si Dr. Mylene Gamaraw at si Pastor Prodimar Verso. So wag po kayong aalis. Babalik po kami.
ay isang paglalakbay. Minsan mahirap, minsan ay madali. Subalit ang taong lumalakad sang-ayon sa mabuting payo at ang kaniyang ligaya ay sa Panginoon, ay siyang tulad ng isang kahoy sa tabi ng tubig na nagbubunga ng masagana.
Welcome back sa ating program. Let's talk about mental health. Ito po uli ang inyong kaibigan, Lelaine Siron Alfanoso. At mga kaibigan, kaninang first segment, napag-usapan po natin ang stress, iba't ibang klaseng stress. May eustress, distress, at kung paano ang stress ay magdudulot ng mental illness sa atin. Ngayong segment na ito, pag-uusapan po natin ang mga preventive measures, ang iba't ibang mga strategiya kung paano mahadlangan ang stress na dumapo sa atin. And we are very much honored and pleasured and privileged to have with us ang chair ng Graduate Psychology, and she is a registered guidance counselor. And siya po ay nagtuturo both in graduate and undergraduate level. At yung teaching profession niya at counseling profession ay umabot na sa 23 years. So mga kaibigan, I would like to introduce to you Dr. Mylene S. Gumaraw. Doc?
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Lelaine, for inviting me. Sana makatulong ako sa segment na ito.
Of course, yes, Doc. And mga kaibigan, another guest dito po sa ating segment, we have a spiritual coach, spiritual life coach. Siya po ay trainer and facilitator of different workshop and training events. Siya po ay care pastor of Life City Church and a volunteer coordinator of YouVersion Bible app in the Philippines. And he is a graduate long ago of psychology, psychology course, from Adventist University of the Philippines. Siya po ay counselor. Mga kaibigan, si Pastor Pridimar Verso.
Thank you very much, Lelaine, for inviting me here. I know that in one way or another, what I experienced in the past ay makakatulong sa ating mga tagapanood ngayon.
Ayun. Alam ko na both of you ay eksperyensyado when it comes to stress management. Kaya nga, inimbita namin kayo kasi sa unang segment na pag-usapan namin na may iba't ibang mga tao na stress. Sabi nga ni Dr. Yap, lahat actually ng tao ay nakaka-experience ng stress. Pero ang sikreto lang niyan ay kung paano natin mamamanage ang stress. That is the reason why we invited you. Kasi alam namin mga experts kayo when it comes to preventive measures and different techniques kung paano maiwawaksi, maiiwasan ang stress. So let's start off with Dr. Gumaraw.
Okay. Ang stress ay kasama sa buhay. Just like what Ma'am Yap mentioned this morning. At dahil bahagi ito ng ating buhay, hindi tayo makakalayo sa buhay na walang stress. So, kasi ang stress is anything that affects our emotion, behavior, and thinking. Ang taong walang stress, yung taong 6 feet below the ground, or those who are in the mental hospital. Why do I say so? Kasi they don't even know what stress is. So, sila free of stress, pero ang mahal nila sa buhay, yun yung nai-stress. So, maraming paraan kung paano tayo makaka-cope up or marireduce at least yung amount ng stress. First is, we have to find our support system.
Okay.
So, sino ba ang support system natin? First, of course, is the family. So, the family should be the first source of our emotional support. Kasi kung okay tayo sa family, malilesen yung ating mga isipin sa buhay. Kasi alam natin na kahit anong mangyari sa buhay natin, andyan sila sa ating tabi.
Pag sinabi niyong okay sa aking family, paano nyo ma-elaborate yun? Okay ako sa family ko. So, ano yun? Suportado kayo, suportado sila, supportive sila sa lahat ng mga ginagawa mo? Or yung nurturing skills nila, yung love and affection, yun ba ang sinasabi mong okay ka sa
when
family?
I say okay, it has something to do with interpersonal relationship within the family. So kung okay, kung maganda ang iyong relasyon sa iyong pamilya, magiging maganda ang iyong pakiramdam. Hindi ka maglilihim, hindi ka pupunta sa ibang tao upang doon ka mag-open up ng iyong emotion. Like for example, ako, mami ako, kung maganda ang relasyon ko sa anak ko, open yung anak ko sa akin. So, hindi siya tatakbo sa ibang tao. Kung okay siya sa daddy niya, doon siya pupunta sa daddy niya. Now, bigyan ko kayo ng isang concrete example na talagang nangyayari. Isa lang ang anak ko. Yung anak ko, pagdating sa mga paghingi ng mga bagay-bagay, punta siya kay daddy.
Okay.
Dahil tayo mga mami, alam mo naman, minsan kukontrol tayo. Pero when it comes to pagsasabi ng crush, ng mga nangyayari sa school, kay mami siya.
Okay.
Now, come to think of it, kung ang bata walang tiwala sa akin at ako ay hindi maganda ang relasyon sa aking anak, sa palagay nyo, saan pupunta ang bata? Saan siya magsasabi ng crush niya? Ay di, baka pumunta siya sa friend, masulsulan pa siya. Crush mo? Sige, pwede na kayo mag-boyfriend. So, hindi magiging maganda ang kakahinatnan kung ang pamilya ay hindi maganda ang relasyon sa bata.
Okay, very well said. So, nag-start pala yan sa family.
Sa family.
No, family. Kailangan mo talagang na you have to make sure na okay, konkreto, no, ang pakikipagrelasyon mo sa iyong pamilya.
Pero Ma'am Lalaine, hindi lang family. Kasi sa school, most of the time ang bata ay nasa school. Hindi naman pwedeng isama ang nanay sa school. So ang bata dapat marunong siyang makirelate sa ibang tao. Like friends, teachers. Kung negative ang isip niya, negative din ang attitude niya towards somebody else like sa teachers, especially those who are in authority figure. So kung ang bata hindi maganda ang foundation sa bahay, most likely dala-dala niya yan kahit saan siya pumunta.
Okay, so very good. Support system that includes the family as well as yung peer group and yung nasa circle niya.
And even in church.
Which means yung church, yung kanyang school friends, etc. etc. Okay, so support system. Then, Pastor Prudy, ano pa po ang pwede niyong ma-share sa amin? Mga preventive, techniques, strategies?
I think bago to go farther, we have to recognize na mayroong mga different personalities ang tao.
Yes, okay.
Na yung personality na to, ito yung nagbibigay ng motivation or kung ano man yung factor kung paano ko mag-respond sa stress. Kung ikaw ay kasi there are 4 types of personalities that I normally...
I am interested. Interesado kaming malaman yan.
Yes, that I normally use when it comes to my coaching, when it comes to my presentations and development. Kasi ito yung sobrang accessible and at the same time madaling intindihin. There are 4 types of personalities. The dominants, the influentials, the steady personality, and the corrective personality.
Pwede pong paka-elaborate dyan para ma-identify namin kung saan kaming personality.
Okay, ang dominant personalities are the leader types. Yung go, go, go. Go, go, go. And sometimes they don't care about people. Kung ano man yung response, they just need to get their goal or the goal of the team where they belong to. Yun namang influential, sila yung happy-go-lucky. Ang saya-saya ng buhay. Normally, sila yung less stress. Pero yung dominant, a little bit stress. On the other hand, hindi nila na-recognize. The third type of personality are the steady type of personality. Sila naman yung sige lang, okay lang, kalmado. And ang concern nila is we should be together always, magkakasama. Support system, mahalaga yun sa kanila. And the fourth personality is a corrective. Okay. Ito yung very detailed kung tumingin sa buhay.
Ito yata ang grabing stress nila, no?
In a way, sila yung mayroong prone to stress. And they are prone also for depression, yung madaling ma-depress. So, depende sa set ng personality. We're not saying that one of this, kagaya ng mga corrective, is a bad personality. Kasi meron din silang strength. At ang kala mo naman, sobrang saya lagi. Yung influential, kala mo, very relax sila lagi, para ang steady. Pero in a way, meron din silang negative, may weaknesses sila. So, ang mahalaga dito is, you need to recognize who you are, what you are. Yung knowing yourself, according to Socrates, you need to know who you are and what you are so that you can know how to manage your stress. Yun yung one basic thing I think that we need to recognize.
Yeah, I think that is very important. No? Malaman mo kung anong klaseng personality meron ka para alam mo kung paano mo yun ma-handle.
Yes.
Okay.
And I strongly agree with Pastor Prudy. Ang dominant, although dominant siya, nakakatakot, full of stress, pero when it comes to work, ang dominant siya yung best. But when it comes to emotion and interpersonal relationship, siya yung the worst. Kasi, ang dominant kasi, wala siyang pakialam sa iisipin at damdamin ng ibang tao. For as long na magawa ko yung gusto ko, at ito yung goal ko, ma-meet ko yung goal ko, I don't care what people feel and say.
Ang kanyang position is, lumuha ka ng dugo at bato, basta ma-reach natin yung goal natin, kung sa timan ito or personal niya.
So kung ganun, may klaseng personality, no, stressor siya sa ibang tao.
Exactly.
Diba? So ang maganda siguro nito, kailangan natin ma-inform ang bawat isa sa ating mga listeners na hindi lang ibang tao ang pwedeng maging stressor. Tayo rin.
Mismo.
And we should also know what type of personality meron tayo para matulungan natin yung ibang tao na hindi ma-stress sa atin, no?
Yeah. Actually, yung apat na yon, we have some amount of that. Meron tayo lahat nun.
Okay.
Kaya lang, meron dalawang dominant sa atin. Alin doon ang dominant sa atin? So, may mga combinations yan, but there's no such perfect personality type. Lahat yan meron, may strength and weaknesses. Like, kung ako influential, maaring masayahin ako, pero deep inside, very emotional ako. Pero ang good thing niyan, the best in interpersonal relationship ay ito yung influential. Pero hindi siya masyadong okay when it comes to responsibility kasi ang kanyang priority is social.
Okay. So we all okay po.
I just would like to add kasi there are three A's of personalities. Knowing this for personalities. Pag hindi natin nalaman ito, medyo tatagilid yung pag-handle natin ng stress. Number one is you need to be aware of who you are and what you are. Just like what you said. You need to know ano yung pinakamataas mo na klase ng personality. The second is you need to accept it. Huwag kang magkaroon ng envy, personality envy, o kaya personality insecurity kasi yan yung binigay sa iyo ng Panginoon. Maximize the strength that you have.
Right.
Rather than be not satisfied with the things that you have.
Yan ang maganda.
Yeah, and then the third is adaptability. Meaning, hindi enough yung sasabihin, kilala ko na yung sarili ko kung ano ako. So, ang gagawin ko, makibagay kayo sa akin. No. Makisama tayo. The Tagalog of the adaptability, makisama, makitungo, at makibagay.
I will take note of that. Makisama,
makitungo, at makibagay. These are very essential.
Okay, very good.
And that is part of SIR.
What is ASR?
Yes, smooth interpersonal relationships.
Okay,
so, based on social psychology, kailangan nating makisama, makipagkapwa-tao, at makibagay.
Okay.
Kasi kung hindi tayo makibagay, parang sarili natin yung ating mundo.
Okay. So, meron na tayong dalawa. Know your personality, then yung sabi mo, yung social, yung support.
Support system.
Okay, number 3.
Be realistic.
Ayun. Be realistic.
Okay?
Kung hindi mo ma-achieve, wag mo nang pangarapin.
Okay, it's just like a chicken. Chicken have wings. But they could not fly as high as the bird. So, wag kang mag-aim ng mataas na hindi mo kaya. Dapat alam din natin sa ating sarili kung hanggang saan lang yung ating skills na kaya nating i-handle. Kasi, pag nag-set tayo ng masyadong mataas, high expectation, high frustration. And so, kapag nag-set tayo ng mataas na expectation na hindi naman pala natin kaya, in the end, we will be disappointed and that will lead into stress.
Okay. Very well said. Yes, Pastor. Ano bang ating masasabi?
Dun sa be realistic, that is very, very real. Sobrang real nun. You need to know, again, who you are, what you are. Ano yung capability mo. Hanggang saan yung limitasyon mo. Kasi pag hindi mo na iset yan, mahirap. And that's the reason why, in fact, in the book of Habakkuk, pag sinabi ni Habakkuk doon, people without vision perish.
Yes.
So you need to know the goal of your life na realistic. And yun yung binigay ng Diyos sa iyo. Ibig sabihin, alam ng Diyos yung capability mo, alam ng Diyos kung hanggang saan ka. And mind you, the will of the Lord goes beyond. I mean, the vision of the Lord for you goes beyond. Kaya lang, sometimes, nililimit natin yung sarili natin.
Ayun.
Ang mahirap doon, ang liit ng limitation natin, ang laki ng limitasyon ng Diyos, kaya na-frustrate tayo.
Tama yan.
So, we need to set the vision of God in us para less stress. Focus ka, alam mo kung saan ka pupunta. Alam mo kung ano yung gagawin mo.
Okay. Ano na naman ang sunod na natin? Mga
Learn
techniques.
how to say no.
Ayun. Nako.
Don't say yes when you want to say no.
Kailangan ko yan.
Kasi patong-patong na yung appointment, pagkatapos yung ating decision, yun din ang magki-create sa atin ng a lot of stress. So, there's nothing wrong saying no if there is a need for us to say no. So, kasi we can do anything but not everything. So, there are times that we need to decline some appointments, but because of Filipino values and social responsibilities, we tend to say no because of hiya.
Oo. So, kung ayaw ma-stress, learn to say no.
Yes.
Tama yan. Yes.
I'd like to talk, Lalaine, to the working force here, lalo na, of course, mga viewers karamihan nagtatrabaho sa office, mga employees, or mga bosses, or entrepreneurs. Sobrang halaga yung point na time management.
Alright.
And set your calendars. Isa ako sa biktima niyan na hindi nagseset ng calendar. Pero I really learned now that we have all the access in our apps, in different applications sa internet, sa gadgets natin. Use that. Google Calendar is very useful. Kasi pag may nagtanong, tingnan mo kagad, are you available? Look at it.
Tama.
Pwede. I mean, I'm saying it probably in the most practical way that we can on time management, saying no.
Yeah, okay. So, time management. Another strategy.
Get a hobby. Do something different for yourself.
Para hindi ka nabuburo, no?
Ay,
Hindi
kasi
ka
kung
nabuburo
work
sa
in the
buhay.
morning, work during noontime, work in the evening, pag uwi mo ng bahay, may dala ka pang requirements. Pagkatapos, pag tumawag si anak mo, si hubby mo, busy ako, anak, pwedeng mamaya na lang. Nagtampo si anak, pagkatapos bukas, pagising, hindi nagsasalita sa'yo, stress na malaki yan sa buhay. And so, dapat meron din tayong time frame. Kailan ba tayo kailangan magkaroon ng hobby with the family, with the family. Kasi yung personal hobby pwede naman like singing, pero mas maganda na mag-develop ka ng hobby na kasama yung entire family. So, nakatipid ka ng natipid mo yung oras mo kasi time management kailangan din para maka-cope up tayo sa stress. So, shooting two birds in one stone, doing your hobby, and then at the same time, family bonding.
Ayun. Ang ganda nun. Nag-enjoy ka na with your family and then malayo ka pa sa stress. Okay. Pastor, pwede po bang sabihin nyo sa amin kung paano yung spirituality ng isang tao makakatulong sa atin para maiwasan ang stress?
Spiritual factor of a person ay napakalaking role sa buhay kung paano pag-handle ng stress. Ikumpara mo ang isang tao na naniniwala sa Diyos sa hindi naniniwala sa Diyos. At sa isang tao na tutok or regularly reading the Word of God sa isang tao na hindi. I'm not discriminating or I'm not putting down the people who are not reading the Bible or not getting in touch with God. But it is very, very essential na meron kang knowledge that somebody bigger than you or handles your life.
Amen.
And that person, that being who created you, that we call God, has the manual for you how to handle your life. And that is the Bible.
Okay.
Ngayon, pagbabasahin natin yun, saan ka makakakita ng guideline?
Tama.
Kundi sa salita niya. And that's the reason why in our church, when our members hear me say, I can never, ever overemphasize, it means I would like them to read the Bible. I'm telling them to read the Bible. And that's how essential it is. Tayo nga sometimes na nagbabasa na ng Bible regularly, naniniwala sa
tama,
Diyos, nai-stress pa rin. Much more so yung mga hindi nagbabasa ng salita ng Diyos. And I should encourage that everyone should read every day.
Tama,
When you start, at least 5 minutes of the day. Ang isa kong tip, another tip is, do it in 21 days. Read the Word of God in 21 days. Kasi pag nag-21 days yan, magiging habit mo na yan. Hindi ka na mapapakali na hindi nagbabasa ng Bible. I am endorsing also, if you have a gadget, download YouVersion Bible app. It's so easy to get access to it. And every day, it will give you the verse of the day.
I think I have that.
Oh, thank you very much for using it.
So, napakaganda, no? Yung spiritual side talaga, yung spiritual factor is very, very important. Ano?
That will serve as our daily guide sa ating everyday na ginagawa.
Okay. So, talagang hindi natin ito maiiwasan, but I am thankful na marami palang mga pamamaraan. Ano ho? So, pwede po ba nating parang social support pagkatapos you know your capabilities, your personality type, and then yung spiritual factor, do we have another strategy?
Yes, stress management technique. We have what we call reframing. We have to reframe
reframing the mind.
So we have
What
to...
happens if you reframe your mind?
Okay, now we have to change the way we think. Because if the thought is wrong, the feeling will be wrong and the behavior will follow. So that's why merong mga tantrums. Like, kung college ka, nainis ka, may negative event. You interpret it as negative. And so, you will feel bad. And so, if you feel bad, the behavior will follow. So, either magbang ka ng pinto or hindi ka magsalita. So, manghuhula na lang yung mga roommates mo. Anong nangyari dito? So, you have to reframe your mind. You can find positive situation out of the negative event. Like for example, hindi ka pinansin, baka busy or baka may problem siya. Pero pag ininterpret mo siya as, di ako pinansin, isnabero to. So, pangit na yung pakiramdam mo. So, mas maganda na palagi kang nasa positive way of thinking. Paano natin magagawa yan? Sinabi ni Pastor, kung magbabasa ka ng Biblia every day at it will become your habit, then yung pagbabasa mo ng Bible, yung na-instill sa mind mo early in the morning, yun ang mag-guide sa iyo para ma-reframe yung mind mo.
Oo, napakaganda, no? Na kahit ang stress ay part ng life natin at talagang na-stress tayo, pero may mga iba't ibang mga preventive measures, mga strategiya. At maraming salamat at naibahagi niyo yun sa amin. Ngayon, hindi na mo problema ang ating mga viewers every time na makaharap sila ng stress or stressor. Now, Dr. Gumaraw, any parting words for our viewers?
Well, to combat the stress, ang isang maganda na makapagbibigay sa atin ng motivation para ma-overcome natin ang mga stressor natin sa buhay is magkaroon tayo ng positive thinking. At magagawa lang natin yun sa tulong ng Panginoon. Gaano man kataas ang ating IQ, ang katalinuhan natin ay minsan siya pa ang nagdudulot upang tayo ay maging stress. So, we have to stop stressing. We have to start a living.
Wow.
So, when we stop stressing ourselves, we might be able to start living well. So we can think well for us to live well.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Gumaraw. Yes, Pastor.
My parting words to our viewers is, number one, set the vision that God has given to
Amen.
you. Don't ever forget that. Pag meron yun, focus ka, lahat ng stressors mo, tatanggalin mo, ikaw ang may choice. And third, know yourself, the way how God created you for who you are, because He trusts you and He loves you.
Wow, very well said, Pastor Prudimar Verso. And that sums up our episode dito po sa ating programa, Let's Talk About Mental Health. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Elaine Saron Alfaloso. Nagpapasalamat po.